Tonight, wind chills could dip to more than 50 degrees below zero, as you heard Corey mention, which can cause problems for a lot of things, especially cars. Local car service experts have some tips for you to keep in mind for the rest of the week.
Weather can cause a lot of problems, and especially to your car. And local car service experts have some tips to make sure your car stays running as temperatures continue to drop. For starters, it's a good idea to check your oil inside your car before you even try to start your vehicle. It is also recommended that every time you go in for an oil change to have the mechanic take a look at your battery to make sure that it can handle sub-zero temperatures.
If your battery has low cold cranking amperage, which is the amount of power needed at 0 degrees Fahrenheit to turn the engine over, it'll do exactly that. You'll fail to turn the engine over and fail to start the vehicle.
You also want to keep your gas tank above a half a tank. Doing so will keep moisture from forming in the gas lines and keep them from freezing. It's also a good idea to let your car run for a little bit so that the engine has a chance to warm up.
10 or 15 minutes typically. I mean, cold temperatures like this, it could be up to 20. You want to get your all your fluids up to where you would normally see them on your gauges at normal running operating temperature.
You also want to make sure you check your tire pressure to make sure they have enough air.
Every 10 degrees of air temperature, you can lose 1 or 2 psi of air in your tires. So when it's negative 20 degrees, we have people that are 5 or 10 psi below what is required for that tire specifically. You're going to lose traction. It is going to inversely wear the tires because they're not inflated to the proper pressure. Obviously, you're going to have the tire pressure light come on, and then you can affect some fuel mileage a little bit as well.
There are also some things you want to have in your car that come in handy if you have problems.
If you have the capability to have a jump pack, that's always really good. Not a lot of people do. Jumper cables are a good backup.
If your car decides it doesn't want to start, don't force it. Call someone with the knowledge to be able to help you out. That's why it's also good to have a kit available that has things like snacks, warm clothes, medication, water, to keep you prepared in these dangerous conditions.
In La Crosse, I'm Jordan Fremstad, News 8.
And you can visit carcare.org for more information on how to keep your car running during this cold weather.